Yeah, what's up, y'all? Little story time here. You gotta listen up for this one. Little story time. Scott Lane in the studio. What up, Epic? Thanks for the beat. Just wanna let y'all know, man. Give it up to God that's gonna be there. You know what I mean? Yeah. You just got back on the block. For 10 years now you've been on lock. Bad food, metal bars in a cot. No freedom, dudes beefing just for a spot in front of the TV, and you just keep thinking, all this from one mistake for that mistake led to charges of felony grand larceny. But that's in the past now. What you told your parole officer, who still promised to lock you up if you don't sharpen up. She don't see you got a whole new focus. While you was in the pen, you and God got closer. I guess you hit rock bottom before you sobered up and realized you really are in need of Jehovah. Not to say that God wanted you in prison, but He used that to bring you to a place of His forgiveness. And now you need His help in making the right decisions, getting a job and mending the family that you've been missing. So you need God to help you rebuild. It's gonna be that, it's gonna be that. God is faithful even when you step out of His will. Yeah, I believe that, I believe that. If you have done so wrong, make that change and move on. Just receive that, just receive that. God knows what you need if you just ask and believe. It's gon' be that, it's gon' be that, yeah. He just got back on the block. You knew it was him when you heard the knock. But part of you is hesitant about getting the door, yet you find yourself walking across that living room floor. You said you love him, but you hate what he did. He says he's different and you pray that he is. But gotta think of your kid and think of yourself. It's been 10 years since he left, and he don't understand the things that you dealt with. Paying bills and keeping food on the table. Buy your son decent clothes and shoes when you're able. Sometimes you just want time to spend with your friends. Phone call, Lil Wanye suspended again. You open up the door, a simple handshake to begin. Head to the car and then wait for him to get in. Without question, y'all both got a lot to say. But for now, some of that's gotta wait. And that's okay, cause you need God to help you forgive. It's gon' be that, it's gon' be that. You got burdens of the soul, God can take that load. Yeah, I believe that, I believe that. You know the joy of the Lord is the strength of your storms. Please receive that, please receive that. God knows what you need if you just ask and believe. It's gon' be that, it's gon' be that, yeah. He just got back on the block. His mom pulls in the parking lot. You watch from the window of the principal's office, then it hits you. Who's that she's in the car with? It's probably just another dude. Then you take another glance, he look just like you. She don't know how to react, so you don't. Slump down, you put your tough look on, just for a moment. Man, he better not act like I'm his child. He ain't never been around before, so why now? I taught myself how to ride my bike. I dealt with neighborhood bullies, taught myself to fight. Did you remember when you got saved and asked the pastor if God would bring your dad home? He gave you no answer. Now face to face, the first thing he says to you, son, there's nothing that I God can't do. We got a future, cause you need God to help you to trust. It's gon' be that, it's gon' be that. It might take a little time, but there's hope for us. Yeah, I believe that, I believe that. It may seem strange at first, but God can make things work. Please receive that, please receive that. God knows what we need if we just ask and believe. It's gon' be that, it's gon' be that, yeah. Yeah, thanks for joining me for a little story time. Hope that was encouraging to you. Keep your head up. Look up to God, man, regardless of your situation. God can make a miracle. Please join me again. It's Scott Lane signing out. Love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Peace.